I am the first lady of food. And I grew up on Long Island. Could you tell? And in Long Island, you know how to work your plates. Every Sunday, my grandparents, Essie and Harry, would schlep from Brooklyn, bringing food for days, food for an army. It was delicious. My mother sucked as a cook, still does. Father, everything fried. You can have it, you can deep fry it, and it would be even better. Needless to say, food was a big thing growing up. Chubby as a child, anorexic as a teen, struggled with weight forever. After high school, went to New York City, where I was in the fashion industry, in design and illustration. Eventually went to culinary school. And I've done everything in the food industry, from dishwasher to private chef in Nantucket. But the lifestyle is difficult. It's wicked stressful. You eat on the fly. You work in 20-hour days. You don't have days off. And you don't have time to exercise because you've been on your feet all day. Who wants to exercise? 30 years later, not doing so well. I've got diabetes. I'm wicked overweight. I've got high blood pressure. 2 years ago, I had bariatric surgery. And as the MC Hammer song, Can't Touch That, you can't touch that. You can't eat this, you can't eat that. You aren't going to be eating that no more. That's all there is to it. I'm going to show you some really good recipes. Easy, sleazy, but yummy and tasty, healthful. So I'm going to show you how to twirl in the kitchen with the first lady of food. So now we're going to make another chicken dish. This one I'm using chicken tenderloins, which are the little loins that are inside. Watch this action, it's very pretty. But this is a yogurt-based recipe. It has no fat in it. I actually use low-fat yogurt. I feel it needs a little fat to make it work. And the longer this sits in your refrigerator, the softer and more moist and more delicious it gets. It's not heavy-duty curry flavor, but it really has a little lemon in it. You can grill this eventually. You can do whatever you want, but basically you cannot ruin this. You can't. You could cook it to death. It doesn't really matter. So let's get started. I have a half a container of plain low-fat yogurt. I don't even measure. I'll give you the recipe, but you don't have to measure. Then what I'm going to do is what I call easy sleazy garlic. So when I have garlic cloves, I go like this. I hate peeling them. They get stuck sticky. I pound it. Bye-bye. So you can just peel it off. You can chop it. See, I want to just get some of this off of here. And here's another one. Here's another one. Slam it. Get a lot of aggression out of there when you do that. So we're just going to put a little garlic in here, not much. Do it to taste, doesn't matter. And I'm just going to chop this up. Get rid of that. A little garlic. The key is using curry paste. So this isn't curry powder. It has a little bit of better flavor. A jar like this costs about $5, lasts you a lifetime. And I'm just going to do 1 full tablespoon. So I make it kind of bulging. You can do it to taste. It's really not that spicy. I bought the mild kind because I'm a wuss. You don't like spicy food. You have a little trouble with that. So you're just going to mix it, and juice of half a lemon. Use this as a strainer. And this way, when you have your gloves on, if you have a cut, you don't feel it. There's nothing worse than having lemon juice in a cut, or salt. Pretty, isn't it? So I'm just making it go right through. And here's my, you know how Rachel Ray has like her garbage? You can actually buy those bowls for $20. This is my bowl. I actually even do worse. Sometimes I use these. Whatever's around. Now it's time to take the gloves off. Yeah, baby. So I'm just going to mix this. This is it. This is your marinade. Some mixy. I have one I already did. And let me just clean up my board here. don't like having a messy space. It makes it hard to clean. It makes it hard to cook. So I have one that I marinated for a few days, and these are just the chicken tenderloins. Okay, I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna get my tongs. These I'm just baking. Nothing, you can grill them. Doesn't really matter. You could cook them to death. So we're gonna go like that. I actually once had some left over from a catering job. I didn't know what to do with them, but I didn't want to throw it away, and I was making a pizza that day. Regular pizza, you know, tomato sauce, cheese. I threw the little tenderloins on top. Delicious. What a nice combo. So now that's actually one of my go-to recipes when I have a party and I'm catering it with some pizza. One of the best combinations. I have one to show you that I've already done. I'm just baking this once again in a 350-ish oven, that my oven's not. Nothing fancy, but it's very, very moist. Has a lot of flavor. You know, you can serve it cold, you can serve it hot. I actually skewer it with chutneyed apricots for catering jobs and serve it room temperature even. And that's that. One thing I do want to show you before you go is a little ditz, the ditz trick of the day. You know what ditz is? Ditz is when you decorate. So we're going to twirl napkins today for those who want to know. So I'm just putting it around my wrist, and ta-da! You too can be a caterer. Thank you very much for joining me with the First Lady of Food. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, we'll show you how you can contact me to get some more information. Thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.